Let's start with our first exercise 2.1. The first question is, let's read the question first. Students, if you are having the book with you, you can do this first question in the book itself with your pencil, not with the pen. But those students who are not having books, they will have to write the complete question in the notebook and then you will solve. But those who are having the book, they can do this question directly in the book only. The question is, find the sum of the following and also mark periods in the answer. Periods means we have to put commas according to Indian place value system. So I hope you know how to add. We know how to add. 4 plus 4 is 8, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, 6 plus 3 is 9, 5 plus 3 is 8 and 4, nothing is given, so for itself. So mark periods here only. So this is the answer. In this way, you have to do the first question in your book, those who are having, and those who are not having, kindly note the questions from the PDF which I am going to send you and try to solve these questions like this. Let's move to question number 2 now. Let's start with exercise 2.1. Question number 2. Add the following. There are 3 numbers given to us, 3 addends given to us. So we will count the maximum number of digits. How many digits are there? The maximum number of digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will write 5 place values. Ones, tens, hundred, thousands and 10,000s. In this way you have to do the work. Now the first number is leave one line, then we will write the numbers from right side. 6, 5 and 1. Then the next number 6, 5, 7, 5, 8 and the last number 5, 4, 3 and 2. Don't forget to put the sign of addition. And then we will write the answer in by putting the periods in it. So now let's start adding the numbers. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 2 will be carried over. Yes, students. Now 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 5, 15 plus 4, 19. Again 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. 1 will be carried over. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 1, 13. 1 will be carried over. 9. 8 plus 1 is 10. So we will write the answer by putting commas. So this is the answer, 1,03,719. So in this way you are going to do your work, students, and you will use black pen for your questions and blue pen for your solutions. Next, question number 3. I am explaining you B part of question number 3. The question is, find the answers in each of the following. The question is 6 hundreds more than 5,84,023. So more than, whenever the question comes to you and the question is using the term more than means addition only, less than means subtraction. So here we have more than, so we will add. Okay, so here it is written 6 hundreds. So students, we know that 6 hundreds is written in the expanded form. So what will be the standard form for 600? It will be 600. We will write 600s like this, and this number is already given to us. So we will make the place value chart. ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakhs. So we will write ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakhs. So here we have written like this. So now we will place all the values. 3, 3, 2, 0, 4, 8, 5 will be added with 6 hundredths. 3, 2, 0 property. I hope you remember 0 property. 3 added to 0, 3, the number itself. 2 plus 0, 2. 0 plus 6, 0. 4, nothing, means 0 only. 4. 8 plus 0, nothing, it means 0, 8. And 5. So I will write the answer again using the periods. So the answer is 5,84,623. So students, see how easy these questions are, and if you are following my method, it would be much easier for you all to follow. So now the next question is, find the missing digits in each of the following. Let's start doing this question also. Students, question number 4 is, find the missing digits in each of the following. Now we will do these questions by following some tricks. As you all can see that addends and the sum, there are some digits missing in it. So we will learn how to find out the missing digits. We will always start with the ones place value. We all can see that 8 plus 4 is 12. So 8 plus 4 is 12 only. So 2 is written here and 1 will be carried over. Next step. We all can see that in the sum 3 is written and here we have 6 and 1. So here the answer 3 is written, but the answer must be 13. So this 13's 1 will be carried over, and now we will try to find out the missing number here. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 is the sum of 6 and 1. We want to find 13. So with which number what number we will add to 7 to get 13? So what are we going to do? We will subtract 13. We will subtract 7 from 13 and we will get the missing digit. So 13, in the rough work you can show 13 minus 7. What will be the answer? 13 minus 7 will be 6. So here the missing digit will be 6. Students, yes, you have to do the rough work on the left side of your notebook by making a margin. So 13 minus 7 is equals to 6. So I have written 6 here. Now next part, let's come to the next hundreds place value. Here we all can see that 5 is written, but in addends, one addend is having 8 and other addend is missing, and the carried over is 1. Again we will follow the same step. 5 is not the answer, but the answer could be 15. So here 15 is the answer and 1 will be carried over. Now let's start solving the question. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9 and the sum is 15. So 15 minus 9. 15 minus 9. 15 minus 9 will get the answer. So what will we get here? We will get 6 again. I hope these steps are clear to all of you. Next question. Let's come to the thousands place value. Here 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. Next, the last 10,000's place value 6 dash 9. So the sum is 9. One addend is 6. To find out the another addend, we will simply subtract 6 from 9 and we will get 3. So here the answer is 3. So in this way we will solve all the rest of the question. This question also, students, if you are having book with you, you can solve all the questions in the book itself. But those who are not having the book, they will have to copy the sums from the PDF and they will solve the questions like this. So this is the final answer. In this way you are going to do. Next question is question number 5, word problems. Let's start the words problem now.
For column addition, so that's working from right to left, starting with our ones. So here we have 4 plus something, and we have an 8 as the ones digit of our answer. Now 4 plus 4 is 8, because 8 minus 4 is 4, so that's our first missing number. But now, when we move on to our tens column, we have something plus 5, but we only have a 3 in our answer. So here, they haven't added to make 3. They must have added to make 13, and then written the first digit, so written 1, above the next place value column along. Now 8 plus 5 is 13, because 13 minus 5 is 8. So our missing digit here must be an 8. Now we have 1 plus 7 plus 3. That's 11, so 1, 1. And now we have 1 plus something plus 6, but we only have a 3 in our answer. So again, they must have made 13 and then written the first digit above the next place value column along. So our missing digit here is a 6, because 1 plus 6 plus 6 is 13. So now 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, and then 8 plus nothing is 8. So let's move on to this problem here. We have something plus 8, but we only have a 7 as the ones digit of our answer. So we know that they haven't added to make 7. They must have added to make 17, and then written the 1 above the tens column. So we need to do the same. Now 9 plus 8 is 17, because 17 minus 8 is 9. Now, onto our tens, we have 1 plus 4 plus 5. That's 10, so 1, 0. And now, onto our hundreds. 1 plus 7 is 8. And then, something has been added to give us a 5 as our hundreds digit of our answer. But they haven't added to make 5. They must have added to make 15, and then written 1 above the thousands column. Now 1 plus 7 plus 7 is 15, because 15 minus 8 is 7. So now onto our thousands. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. 7 plus 3 is 10, so that's 1, 0. And it's important that we write the 1 above the next place value column along, because now we have 1 plus 5 plus something, and 8 as the hundred thousands digit of our answer. So 1 plus 5 is 6, and then 6 plus 2 is 8.
So here our next question comes, which is question number 5, students. So the question number 5 has word problems in it, and we will learn how to solve word problems now. The first question is, Miss Rao purchased a house for rupees 53,20,430. She spent rupees 59,000 on whitewashing and rupees 11,20,290 on furniture. Find the total amount spent by Miss Rao on a new house. So first thing, you should be able to understand what the question is questioning about. The terms like total, sum, overall, like in addition, calculate the whole amount, these types of terms are always used for addition. So here the total amount means sum. We are going to do addition here. So how we are going to write the statements, what operation we are going to perform, students, you should know. Once you are done with the understanding part, you will be able to write the statements and the operations too. So here the first amount is 53 lakhs 20,430, which was spent on purchasing a house. So I have written the statement, amount spent on purchasing a house is equals to rupees this. Next is amount spent on whitewashing, rupees 59,000. Then amount spent on furniture, which is 11,20,290. So what the question is asking, the question is saying find the total amount spent by Miss Rao on a new house, on purchasing a new house. Means what all expenses she has made, and we have to calculate the total amount she has spent. So what are we going to write? Total amount spent on a new house. Students, try to find out, try to make sentences from the question itself. If the question is in the past tense, your statements will also be in the past tense. If your question is in the present tense, your statements will also be in present tense, and the same is for the future tense. So here everything was given to us in past tense, so I have written everything in past tense. Total amount spent on a new house, this amount plus this amount and this amount. Till here we all can write. Then we have to perform addition. Again I will write the place values and I will write all the numbers like this. And I will perform the addition now. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 will be carried over. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 9 plus 0 plus 0, 9. 5 plus 4 is also 9. 3 plus 1 is 4. And 4 plus 1 is 6. So what the last statement is much compulsory. The last statement will also be, we will also make the last question, the last statement from the question itself. The question is, find the total amount spent by Miss Rao on a new house. So I have taken the words from the question itself. The total amount spent by Miss Rao on a new house. The total amount spent by Mrs. Rao on a new house is rupees 6499720. So put the commas. The answer is 64,99,720. So in this way you are going to do. Make sure you are able to understand what the question is questioning. Try to understand what the question is saying and what the question is asking. So students, let's come to the next part, which is B part. Now the next question, B part of question number 5. The question is, a car company produced 1,27,695 cars in the year 2007. So the company has produced these many cars in the year 2007. So what about the next year? 98,895 cars in the year 2008 and 3,05,789 cars in the year 2009. What was the total number of cars produced in 3 successive years? In which year were the most cars produced? Again, total number of cars produced. Again, we have to do the addition. So how we are going to write statements, how we are going to perform addition? Let's see. I have written the statements like this. Production of cars in 2007, these many. Production of cars in 2008, these many. Again, production of cars in 2009, these many. There are two questions. First is total number of cars in the successive years. Successive years means continuously 3 years. We have to find out the sum of the production of cars in all the 3 years. So the total production of cars in 3 years, add all the numbers. So now let's write the place values and we will perform the addition. 5 plus 5, 10, 9, 19. 1 will be carried over. Again, the answer will be 27. 2 will be carried over. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And 16 plus 7 is 23. Now 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. And 17 plus 5 is 22. Now 9 plus 4 is 13 and 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. So here we have got the answer as 5,32,379. So how we are going to write the statement, the last statement? From the question only I have written. The question is, what was the total number of cars produced in the 3 successive years? So I have written the total number of cars produced in 3 successive years was, I will write the answer here by putting commas in it. So the answer is 5,32,379. And the second question is, in which year were the most cars produced? So the most cars were produced in 2009. So produced in 2009. Then what was the number? The number is 3,05,789. So I hope the word problems are clear to you, and I hope you think that word problems are much easier. So C part, I want students you to solve it, and if you have any doubt you can ask.